Many students and television show hosts, they dread the end of summer, but Happy New Year is what we should all be saying at the start of a whole new school season. So we have NJ here, a local blogger, a cookiebeforedinner.com. We've got Malone here, that is her son. We're making mini fruit pizzas. I like your attitude about this. Kids dread it, but yeah, it's a new chance. You can make new friends, have all new experiences all over again.
Yeah, I'm celebrating.
Yeah, and parents celebrate for reasons that kids might not understand.
It's different, certainly. But yes, I think that celebrating Happy New Year as a way to go back to school is great. It's a passage of time, just like Christmas or Thanksgiving or a birthday. It's something to celebrate.
It's a significant marker, too, especially when you have young kids. I know when I was growing up, I had the first day of school picture taken every year.
Yeah.
I just had, my real nice bath. I was all spiffy, all dressed in the nines, and you have that picture. It's a memory. So let's kick it off right so that when you get to the lunchroom, everyone's jealous.
Yes. So what we have today is mini fruit pizzas. Fruit pizza was one of my favorite desserts as a little girl, and typically it is a long cookie crust that's baked like in a cake pan.
Cool.
But this is a cheat. This is a hack.
I like it. We're hacking.
We're hacking. So what you can do is you can take store-bought sugar cookies and combine it with cream cheese and yogurt, and that makes the frosting, so it's healthy. It's not, you're not feeding them frosting on a cookie, you're feeding them healthy things.
That's true, but I'm going to defer to the expert. Hey Mason, are these good? Do you like these cookies? Okay, and how old are you, by the way? Just need to know that you're old enough to know what you're talking about.
6.
All right, that is it. So let's make them.
Yep.
How about we all make one?
Yeah, okay, so what we're going to do actually first is we're going to take the cream cheese, and we're going to put it in this bowl. And we're going to take the yogurt. And you can use any flavor of yogurt that you want. I like cherry.
Yeah.
Because it makes it pink, which is kind of like a fun frosting color. And what we're going to do is we're just going to stir it up. And combine it, and it makes a good base. If I had more time, you could use a mixer.
Oh, that's true. Okay. To make it really
easy on yourself. Just to make it really easy on yourself, but you just want to mix it up. And then this is, take a knife.
And we start dolloping?
And you just dollop, yep.
Okay.
So dollop it on.
Now, I'm not a parent, I'm a dog parent, but can a 6-year-old, should they be trusted with a butter knife, something like that? Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
Absolutely.
Kids, get your butter knives out.
The more you train your child around the kitchen, the more comfortable they'll be.
That's true.
So we are equipping our children to be life learners, and so we want them to use butter knives because I don't want to be buttering toast for the rest of my life.
That's a great point. Now, there's also things, all these are teaching moments, but it's also time that you can have a conversation with your kids.
Yep.
When you're doing this, there's a couple things that you like to talk about that you wanted to talk about with us today.
Yep. One of the things I always like to ask, you want to make one?
I already have one.
You already have one?
He's already got a sugar cookie.
Okay, then put some frosting on it. One of the things I like to have a discussion with my family and to celebrate the school year is I like to define what our people, our places, and our passions are going to be. And the reason why I like to do this at the start of the school year is because I'm all about having an intentional life and intentional friendships. And so if I don't define those things with my family, I might miss out on a friend that Malone really wants to be friends with because I haven't talked to him to see who he wants to hang out with.
That's a really good point. So once you emotionally invest in your family and you know what they want, it's easier to help meet that need. And when you know what you want, it makes your whole life a lot easier too.
Exactly. Do you want to hand some fruit? Malone, do you want to put some fruit on there?
So this is our last step. And this is the fun part for the kids. You get to dress it up all your own.
This is the fun part.
So here we go, Malone.
You can put some fruit on there. And another reason why I like to have this conversation is I want to know what my kids' passions are. Because if they're not passionate about soccer, I don't want to be driving them to soccer practice. I don't want to be sitting through soccer practice.
That is true.
If it's not something that they want to be a part of, then my family doesn't have time for that. I'm not going to push them into something that they don't want to do. So it's a great conversation to have with your kids.
Yeah, it's true. There's only 24 hours in a day. There's so much you want to do. By the way, that looks cool. I feel like you're a young Picasso. Can I get a high five? Thank you so much. And this is just the beginning. Next week's back to school week, and boy, do we have a lot of segments to get you and the little ones ready to go back to school.